Hello students, I am Dr. Pramod Thakur. Today I am going to teach you the topic alcohols. So these are the topics which will be covered in this particular lecture: introduction to alcohol, nomenclature of alcohol, preparation of alcohols, properties of alcohol and reactions of alcohol. So today we will try to learn some new concept about the alcohol topic. So these are the some of the products which contain the alcohol. You can see the biodiesel, some cosmetic products, some cold drinks contain the alcohol. These are few more examples which contain the alcohol. So alcohols are the compounds, and these compounds contain the hydroxyl groups. So here are some examples, and you can see all these examples containing the hydroxyl group. Hydroxyl group is a OH group. So all these compounds are the examples of alcohols. By definition, alcohols are the compound which containing the hydroxyl group. So hydroxyl group means OH groups, and the general formula of alcohols is ROH. All these examples, when you see, you will come to know all examples are containing the OH group, means hydroxyl group. So this indicate these all are the alcohols. What is the classification of alcohols? Alcohols are classified according to the number of carbon atom. Now you can see there are different structure of the alcohols, and in the different structure you can see the carbon atoms which containing alcohols are different. So if you consider this carbon atom which is attached to OH, this carbon atom which is attached to OH, and this carbon atom which is attached to OH, these are the different carbons. What difference is there? The difference is that the carbons are actually primary carbon, secondary carbon and tertiary carbon. So according to the carbon atom bearing OH group, the alcohols are classified as a primary alcohols, secondary alcohols and tertiary alcohol. These are the other examples of alcohols. The alcohols with one hydroxy groups are known as a monohydric alcohol. So here you can see this alcohol CH3 CH2 CH2OH is containing one hydroxy group. So one hydroxy group is known as a monohydric alcohol. Example is propane 1-ol. Alcohols with two OH groups are called as a dihydric alcohol. Dihydric alcohol means there are two OH groups. So here is one OH group, here is another OH group. So these two OH groups are present, that's why it is known as a dihydric alcohols. Example is ethylene glycol. Similarly, alcohol with a three OH groups are called as a trihydric alcohol. Example is glycerol. You can see this is one OH, this is another OH, and this is a third OH. So there are three hydroxy groups, that's why it is known as a trihydric alcohol. So alcohols which contain number of OH groups, that is known as a polyhydric alcohol. So example is a sorbitol. So these are the classification of the alcohol. Depending on a carbon atom on which hydroxy group is attached, alcohols are classified as a primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol, as well as depending on number of OH groups, alcohol are classified as a monohydric alcohol, dihydric alcohol, trihydric alcohol and polyhydric alcohol. Now we will see the nomenclature of alcohol, how the names are given to the alcohol. There are different systems for giving names to the alcohol: common system and IUPAC system. In common system, the name of alcohol is given according to the alkyl group which is attached to the OH group. So take an example, this is an CH3OH. So CH3 is a methyl group, so the name of this alcohol is a methyl alcohol as per the common name system. Similarly, this is the ethyl group, and accordingly the name of this alcohol is ethyl alcohol. So the common name system is used to give the names to the alcohol, in which the name of alcohol is given based on the alkyl group which is attached to the hydroxyl group. Now the IUPAC nomenclature system is very important. IUPAC nomenclature system is very important to give names to the alcohol. So there are certain steps to give names to the alcohol, in which the first step is select the continuous chain. First step is select the continuous chain of carbon atoms, and then we have to give names to that particular alcohol group. The name of an alcohol is obtained by replacing the ending E of the parent alkane by OL. Okay, so there are some examples by which we can give names to the alcohol using IUPAC nomenclature system. So according to the first rule, select the longest chain and give name to the parent alkane. So this parent alkane is a methane, and according to the second rule, replace E by OL. So name will be methanol. The IUPAC name of this alcohol will be methanol. In the similar manner, we can give names to the other alcohol. First, select the longest carbon chain containing hydroxy group. So this is the second example. The longest carbon chain contains 4 carbon. The 4 carbon alkane is butane, and replace the butane E by OL. So name will be butanol. Now the numbering is important. The OH group is present at the first carbon, so name will be butane 1-OL. If there is a substituents, then we have to select the longest carbon chain, giving minimum number to the substituent. So in this example, this will be the longest carbon chain known as a butane, and this will be the numbering system on which at 3 position there is a methyl group, so name will be 3-methyl. At 1 position there is a OH group, so name will be butane 1-OL. So this way we can give names to the alcohol using IUPAC nomenclature system. So today we have covered the introduction of alcohol and nomenclature of the alcohol. Thank you.